Yeah. What we're going to do now? So should we start this other one? Should we start the basic one and put all those in again? Right. Let's let's get cracking.
Here we are. So I'm doing a bit of a voiceover here because stupid me forgot to put the microphone on. It's a switch, and I always switch it on. In fact, I've left it on before now, but for some reason I forgot. So here we are, and with the original Grasshopper, all the electrics have been put in. Now there was some extra faffing about. I'm sure there's ways around this, but being new to the Grasshopper, a kit that you know I clearly didn't want in the past. There was a few things that did go wrong, but the electrics have gone in. Um, I sort of zoom out a bit there, but you can see it looks all right. It and I did do a quick run around the garden, like a little without the body shell on, and it's immensely fast. I didn't go full throttle, and you could hear the tyres screaming on the hot. Well, I say hot concrete. It was a sunny day. I didn't film it because I wasn't going to do it. I just decided to give it a little run around the small patio that we've got, and I was well impressed. You know, an unmolested, standard-looking grasshopper straight out the box seems to work better than what the hopped up version $500 chassis did, as in it all went together as you'd expect, a lot easier. I did have some issues with the chassis when fitting the same lipo. The lipo didn't fit. I'm pretty sure there's a particular brand or even a Tamiya lipo or whatever, a smaller one, which would have gone in underneath. I had to hack away quite a bit at the chassis, which the purists out there are going to be melting. But to be honest, it didn't make a lot of difference. I'm probably chatting away there in the video, not realizing that you can't hear the shit what I'm talking. But it looks, I must say, from when you have a grasshopper, it looks iconic. I kind of understand the pull towards owning a grasshopper. Um, but I suppose for me personally, I've had so many RC cars. I tend to go down the retro route anyway. And although at the time of recording the video, we didn't know this, but at the time of recording this voiceover, Team Associated, and this has got nothing to do with this video, but it's just have brought out the RC10 Gold Pan. So yes, I have pre-ordered one, even though I have the clear one, but there will be a video on that soon. I'm just sort of tidying up here. I'm probably rabbiting away. I can't even remember what I was talking about. But I think what I'll try to do here, I'm going to get the other one down. So we've got the standard one, and then we've got the over $500 chassis, as it was. There's still work at the point of this voiceover to do to the silver one. And I'll sort of zoom in. It's got the same footprint, but it does look far more. I don't know. I prefer I prefer that one. Although the suspension is actually wrong. If you notice the O-rings, for some reason I've put them above the sort of the shock mounts. And they should actually go below them. But I have, and I do sort out the shocks to the best I can. It was a bit of a faff, and it still went wrong. as you'll find out, hopefully, as my voice goes, and a bit later in the video. But yeah, what do you think? From there, do you like the one on the right, or do you prefer the one on the left? Look at that suspension. Well, it works better than the one on the right, but it's still very springy. It's like hoppy, as a grasshopper should be. Anyway, let's move on to another part of the video. I think I do sort some of my audio out, but some of it is pretty bad for some reason. So I will be back with some voiceover here and there. Hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of my recording.
Alright, I suppose I better start repairing this. Try and sort that out. And the steering. Let's take one of these shocks off first. My least favourite bit, E-clips. Wasn't too bad, still got it. Alright, I'm not expecting these to be anything great, but I need to make them better than that. I don't know how I'm going to do that though. Not really a shock, if I'm honest. Could try just normal oil, I suppose. Some Tamiya Hard 800, but it doesn't need a lot. You don't need a lot in there. Well, that's what it looks like. Show the camera. We'll see. I mean, all I can do is put it back on and see how we can see how it is based on the one that's already on there.
Okay, so this part of the video I thought I'd do a little bit of voiceover. Two things. The fast forward on this software is crap for some reason, but I was having real problems with these Chinese E-clips. They were like tinfoil, and they just didn't. It took ages. Look at the time. I don't even see the time, forever before I could actually get them back on. But we persevered.
Oh my god! So now we're stuck with the fact of the E-clip doesn't E. So I should have took it off, clamped it on, clamped it back together. You can bend it. That is ridiculous. I've never done that before. It doesn't help they've got shit tool as well. It's definitely better than what that one was. That's better. That's not even on there. That is not going to stay on there. It'll go over a bump. And it'll just come flying off. You can see that's not on there. It's just shit. Be prepared for the shortest demo run in the world when these come off. Don't know what to do. That one's almost coming off now. Because they come off, we ain't going to be able to get anything done. I don't know what size they are. They could do it being screwed, couldn't they? But they're non-threaded. turn that way. Why not?
Right, yeah, so I've sped this bit up. I was trying to sort out the steering. It's not it doesn't seem that complex, but I think when you buy aftermarket stuff, you got to be prepared to fix other stuff on the fly. It doesn't fit as a stock kit would. You get added bonus issues, if you like, of like the servo on this chassis needed to go a bit further forward. But as you'll find out as this video goes on, I did kind of fix it in the end. It was more of a case of how you screw things together so it doesn't bind. Still not perfect. It's still not like the stock one, but we carry on regardless.
I'm going to put these on. They go on the bottom wishbones because there's a lot of play in these wishbones. I don't know if you can see that actually. Let me show you there. Try this one. They must go at the end, sort of the. So I'm going to have to disassemble the whole front actually, which means the bumper, wishbones, wheels, tyres, shocks, again. Pardon me. Yeah, I forgot to put them on, so let's start the process. Problem being is the free play. I can never remember what am I doing. You can see that. This is a bit of it. Kind of. So yeah, all that mounted up with all the other free play creates a problem. Not sure if you can see that, but less play. On the wishbone now, which is good. Hopefully stub axle's a bit of a play, but we'll see when we put the wheels on. It's better. It's just the hub movement now, so that's improved. It still looks like it's broken. God, so much toe in, that's ridiculous. After an absolute ton load of adjustments, still not done. It's better. But it sits really toeing in. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose.
So here we are at the end. A bit of voiceover again because the camera microphone ran out of battery this time, so it wasn't me not turning it on. But if you like what you see, I'd like you to follow the channel, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.